What's up, guys, and welcome back to Distraction Garage. Like I said last week, hopefully we can get some of the stuff done in the car and ready to go. As you guys can see, I got my buddy Mike back there. He's going to be helping us out today. We have to pull the dash out. We attempted to take the dash out, just like literally just trying to like, well, not the dash, but the heater core out by attempting to just manhandle it out, and that really didn't work very well. So now we're going to go ahead and just take the dash out and get everything ready to go. On a side note, we did get the Hasport shift plate for the 90-93 Accord shifter, so we will be also installing that in there today. I'm thinking we might put the dash in another day, depending on how late. So we'll see how it goes from here, but enough of the talking, let's get to it. As you guys can see, Mike knows a little bit more about this than I do, so he knows exactly where most of the bolts are. I've never taken the dash out of the car before, so thank God that Mike came through to help out, at least get the dash out. He was like all for it, so big shout out to Mike for rolling out and helping. As you guys can see, he knows where everything is, so it kind of helps a lot getting all this stuff done. So the dash is already kind of loose. How many more bolts do you think we got?
Get close.
Huh.
Maybe 3 more.
Maybe 3 more?
Maybe.
Alright, so I guess let's keep going. So let's go ahead and see what Mike is up to on this side. So looks like he's getting the steering column out on this side. Or at least dropping the steering column. So well, as you guys can see, I just broke that. So there's no easy way to figure out where that panel, like that thing, is hooked into from underneath, because we need to take that out. So whatever, it happens. Alright, so I guess from the car being in so much sun, this happened here. We tried to figure out the easiest way to get it out, but unfortunately old plastic is not as strong as it would be. I mean, I don't think this dash has ever been taken out of the car, ever. So what do you think, Mike?
May have been. And then the brake line's tough.
Yeah, but when I did the brake line tuck, I didn't take the dash out though.
And then it's never been out.
So I guess since it's never been out, I'll just order a new one on eBay and replace it. I think they're like, we just searched what, like $50 on eBay. So, and all that for a tiny little bolt that's back here. And I think that's the last bolt that we got.
Hopefully.
So hopefully that's the last one. So Mike's gonna go ahead and take that out, and we're just gonna keep going. That should be all of it. We're free. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but the dash is out, and here is some of Mike's handiwork attempting to get the heater core out. So, I say you tried your best.
That's the last one.
That was the last little bolt we had left to get this out. So let's get that last one out. Maybe. So I'm kind of bummed out that we had to kind of break that one part of the dash. But thank God the interwebs has those vents available. So I think we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and order that now. That way, when we get the dash and everything else back in, we should be good to go. Another thing that I am going to do is, I don't know if you guys saw me having to cut some of these wires. Some of those wires were plugged into like the air fuel and certain things to provide power. At one point I had a digital dash in there, which I took out. I didn't really like it, but I went ahead and had the like an aftermarket, I think I don't know if it's Aeromotive or who's that company that makes the gauges? Starts with an A.
Autometer.
Autometer, that was it. So Autometer had a essentially what it is, a plug and play fuel gauge, and I didn't have a fuel gauge at that point because I had that digital dash, so I plugged that in and it worked really well. So some of that stuff is from that. While Mike finishes getting the heater core out, I think I'm going to go ahead and go back inside the house and get the things that I need for cutting the floor out for that mounting bracket. So I think, Mike, you almost got this out, huh?
Yeah, I think we need to get that 112 on the firewall. It should be free.
Alright. So far so good, aside from breaking crap. Which, I mean, it happens. So that 12 is the last one. And there goes my paint.
Yep. You want to be the one to do this?
No, you can go ahead and do it. It's fine. We'll just put well, we can't put the bolt back in. It's just going to be a hole.
Hopefully this will do it.
Hopefully it will. Ooh, that's an old bolt. You can tell that thing was there for years. It's a nice little close-up of Mike's hands here. I honestly wish you guys would have seen the process of me breaking that plastic panel. I looked at it, I just snapped. I'm like, yeah, no, that's it. We're done. So there's that. That's almost out. I think it's about to drop on the other side, to be honest. Boom. So that just makes way for some K-tuned shift cables. So at least we're getting there. You know, Mike, it would have probably been better, like you said, to just try. There's broken parts everywhere. So, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. So I'll just. There goes the part. There goes the rest of it. Look, at least we know Mike's handiwork did kind of help because it did essentially just fall apart. So, high five, Mike, on that one. All right, so we're gonna take a quick little break, and we will be right back. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, and then we can get to work on drilling holes. What do you think about that, Mike?
This is the fun part.
All right, guys, so we'll be right back. So we're back. Had to get something to eat real quick because
Fat boys like to eat.
Fat boys do like to eat. So, anyways, so we got the dash out earlier, and all that is out. So I just got done cleaning up the center portion of the tunnel where the B-series shifter would go right through. It looks like there's some spot welds around it, so handy Mike over there is going to go ahead and drill those out, and then we're going to knock it down. And over here we have the shift plate and the shifter mechanism that will be going in there. So, you ready, Mike?
Yep, let's get it.
Let's go. Looks like Mike ran out of battery, so let's swap that out. Good thing Mike came prepared.
Get some more tools in here.
Yeah, I know. We're getting there. Alright, so unfortunately one of the GoPros that we actually had mounted on top to show everything in the time-lapse that was going on, it died. So we didn't notice, and this one was actually set aside. So myself and that fine gentleman over there, Mr. Mike, we were able to get the shifter plate on. It took a little bit of finagling. I think we had to hit it with a hammer a couple times, but you know, I think hammers always work. But the shifter is in. It has all of the typical movements. So I think we did pretty good. What do you think, Mike? Thumbs up?
Persuasion from the hammer, and it went right in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think it went well. So can't really complain much. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up some of this wiring that I got here, and I think Mike is gonna come back at some point, help out a little bit here and there. So make sure you guys go check him out. Follow him on Instagram right there. And yeah, so we're gonna keep working on this. I think for next episode, I might just do the wiring off camera, and then we'll do the mounting of the dash back in and everything else. I don't know. What do we think? We should do a nice little episode for that. So we might do that, and hopefully I get that vent plate that I broke. So Mike's back there just laughing at me, man, but it happens. So eBay says it'll get here Saturday. Let's see what happens. So hands dirty, and thank you guys for checking us out. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. There was a little bit more in this episode since there was more details. I mean, we did take the dash out, and we also did mount the bracket, so we're kind of ahead of the ball game right now. So if you guys want to support the channel, make sure you guys go to distraction.com. You guys can get some of those shirts. Those will be available by the time this episode airs. So you guys can go ahead and order those. Also, big shout out to my homies over at Saucepot. Daniel over there at Saucepot for these shirts. Make sure you guys go also check him out. He has tons of racing video and drag racing videos from all the events. So make sure you guys go check them out. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. And big thanks to Mike for stopping by and helping us out and getting this all done. So we'll see you guys next time. We're out.